I never believed in plan B. One of the rules we have in my book is never listen to the naysayers. So people say, this is stupid. What is the matter with you? That would never happen. I mean, your dream is to go to America. What do you think, they're waiting for you over there? I mean, there's plenty of people over there. They have over 300 million population. They don't need any more. And so that was the kind of saying, you would never make it to America. And they don't need you. So no, impossible. When I said I want to be a world champion in bodybuilding, it was impossible. When I said I want to get into movies, that was impossible. So it was always impossible. So I felt that we can go and defend ourselves from that and just not listen to the naysayers. But if I start having a plan B, then all of a sudden I'm becoming, in a way, a naysayer to myself. Because that means now that I'm saying, well, maybe this isn't working out. And if it's not working out, we should have a plan B. So to me, this is the most dangerous of all of the naysayers, is me saying no, and it's impossible maybe to myself. So therefore, I felt the best way of handling that is not to have a safety net and not to have a plan B. That I'm at risk, and therefore I have to be at all times on the edge and a 10, so I don't fall where I would need a safety net. Never have a plan B, always go all out with my plan and really put 100% of effort into it in order to really achieve it. So that's how I really developed my first rule that I always talk about to success, is you got to have a very clear vision of where you want to go. Because if you don't have that, you're just floating around. The best airplane in the world with the most advanced pilot. But if he doesn't know where to go, he's just going to fly around until it crashes. And that's what happens to you in life. If you don't know where you want to go or who you want to be, you eventually just float around and you will eventually crash. I was just always daydreaming of wonderful things. So I developed that art, and it put a smile on my face. So clearly when I then saw Mr. Austria or Mr. Universe, and I saw these guys and saw photographs of it, and I read about it in the magazines, I created my vision, and I saw myself on that stage in London at the Mr. Universe contest, So for me, the vision became a reality, so it was only then a matter of following through with the work to get there. Every single time when I had a vision about anything, I had to work my ass off. But it was pleasure. See, that is the great thing. When you go to work and you know exactly why you're working, then it becomes fun, a challenge. It's entertaining sometimes. That's what happens to a majority of kids today. They don't have the goal. And that's why they end up being one of the 78% that are unhappy with their jobs. That's why a lot of people are unhappy, take drugs, or they drink, or the suicide rates. I think a lot of it has to do because people really don't have as much of a purpose and the mission and the vision and all of the things that drove me from the time I was like 15 years old. It was very clear which direction I want to go.